Wowzers. I'll just be sandbagging on this one. If it's a little rough, you can try the other one, the double donut. If not, I'll bounce around back and forth about the time I think you're on the way home. Oh, Joe, no doubt about it. Anyways, mobile safe Lady Bird Dog, and I'll slide to the side real quick before you run me over in the middle of the road. Good to get hurt.
I hear life out there again. I do hear a little bit of life out there on the band right about this 10:36. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, Stephen. Right here, right now. I got all the way down, breaker.
Yeah, I heard you in there, Lady Bird Dog, no doubt about it. Be safe and be seen in the Mobile along the Columbia River.
Hey, Bird Dog, she's saying, did you hear your friend? Hey, Bird Dog, Lady Bird Dog said, did you hear your friend? Hello, Lady Bird Dog, while you're out there in the Motormouth Mall, out there waving. You're waving right back at you. You drive safely out there in that mobile there, Break. You do the same. Take care, Lady Bird Dog in the mobile. Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Hey, Mall 503. We're glad to come over there to Motormouth Falls and go on the beach and see Baywatch.
Yeah, I heard like 3 stations come back to me there. I heard Welfare Willie 503 out there say hello, and I heard Bird Dog, and I heard Lady Bird Dog, and I heard another couple stations up in there too. Motormouth Mall waving up around the northwest corner. Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down.
Yeah, I need to go over there to Motormouth Mall and go down there on the beach and see Baywatch.
My deck key. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I turned up my deck key. Plastic. Bye.
Hey, plastic. You turned up the dead key? It's working real good there, Brig.
Hey, that's classic. It sounds like you said plastic, but it's actually classic. Like vintage radio, classic radio, not plastic radio.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was plastic. It's classic. Is that right there, classic? I'm sorry. I guess I misheard your handle there, and I was calling it plastic, as in a plastic versus iron. But yeah, it's classic. Is that correct?
Plastic. 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 Got it down, right?
Plastic. Okay. Yeah. Somebody out there was telling me your handle was classic, and I had to question that because I thought you said plastic, and you corrected me right there, and I guarantee tell you I heard it.
Plastic. 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 Got it down, right?
Okay. Hey, Motormouth Mall 252. 252. This ain't funny, mate.
That wasn't 5 double deuce, was it?
766. Georgia boys. Oh, it's 252 then.
Hey, if you go 252 and put it backwards, you get 252. That's who it was.
Roger, 252. Okay, gotcha. 252. All right. And Welfare Willie, what are you doing up there to break?
I'll be getting them a soda pop.
All right, Roger, on some lunch. All right, good deal. Well, somebody out there said you were getting a soda pop, and I guess they weren't too far off. Hey, Welfare Willie, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall, waving to break.
What you got in that cup of coffee, Motormouth Mall?
There's no hamburgers. That's bad cholesterol.
You said hamburgers are bad cholesterol. Roger on that. And ain't nothing in the coffee cup, because the coffee cup runneth empty, to break.
Yeah, me and old used to trade radios. I I know road stuff you real well.
They got me out breaking concrete. I'm out on the chain gang breaking concrete around the house today. I'm back reading the mail.
Roger, breaking concrete around the house. All right, well, you're out there doing that. I'm going to get back here. I just got through doing some work over here. I just ran some coax and put up another antenna and all that for my little sense antenna. I had I needed a 5/8 wave ground plane and all that stuff, another one, a second one. So I put a second 5/8 wave ground plane up at the break.
And if you're here,
Yeah, 410. Well, you got that just for listening in, or are you going to key on it, break?
It's part of my listening system. It's part of my receive system. I got the big Yagi as my main antenna, or if I'm talking local, my 5/8 wave. But then I got a little box with a phaser in it, and so I use the other 5/8 wave or the other beam, depending on which works best, to be able to pick out who I want to pick out best. I phase the two antennas together to break.
Yeah, we was doing that with two IMAXs. We was doing that last year. 5 years ago with two IMAXs, break.
Yeah, 10-4, it works pretty good. It's amazing. I could hear like two stations from the northwest corner, like Bird Dog, and I forget who the other station was, somewhere else a little bit farther to the west. I was hearing Bird Dog and somebody else, and I could turn the phasing knob just a little one way or a little the other way, and I could pick out one or the other, and neither one interfered with the other. It was pretty cool. And then when I took it out, I heard a little bit more of a combination. So it's kind of a cool little box. I like it so far.
Well, it means it's working and you got it dialed down. That's a good thing. All right, Motor Mom. I'm back reading the mail. I got to go bust up this concrete. Plastic got down.
All right, the plastic. Yeah, I got it working all right. It's definitely doing its thing. I can steer it. What I got to do now is I got to take there's a 180-degree phase shift button. So I got to put the button in one way, and then I'm going to get a direction. And I'm going to figure out, because of where my antennas are, I'm going to figure out on the knob from 0 to 10 what knob position in which one of the two switch positions is equivalent to what compass direction. So I'll be able to kind of sort of pick and choose and then put it where I expect and then see where it really is and all that. So it's going to be kind of a fun little toy to play with, Rick.
Yeah, I got one that I've been reading on the Mobile. These guys doing these shootouts, they got to have the information right. But it's an end-fire array, and some of that has to deal with the coax links, element.
Hey, it gets worse than that. They got the end-fire arrays and all that, and that's all good, but what they don't figure in and what they don't always factor into the equation is the fact that when you, just like an AM broadcast station uses the array distance and the phase angle and the ratio, I don't want to get too much in detail about that, but anyway, they use that to create a particular pattern to either protect another station or put their coverage over the city of license, so on and so forth. And you can create some very elaborate patterns based on your phase angles and ratios. Power distribution and phase angles. So anyway, if you have two relatively equally yoked mobiles side by side with equally set up arrays, and you put 50% of the power in each array, assuming that they're more or less equal yoke, then you can steer that array. And that array may not necessarily go exactly, depending on the separation of the vehicles and one leading or lagging or where the antenna patterns may lay. The desired combined effect may not be exactly what either one of them think it is. So there's more to a shootout than power and who's got the better mobile. It's about pattern and directionality and directivity. So it gets complicated to bring.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's where you're dropping the almost the Call of Duty. 326 in Washington State, man. You got to be one of them educated kind of people on that radio.
Well, it's some trial and error, some education, some common sense, a little bit of a magic, a lot of magic sometimes, but the reality is the reality. And then the practicality is whatever it is, and then theory is whatever it is. And but it's a lot of people in their heads they think, okay, if that mobile won, that mobile was stronger. And I'll tell you what, hey, Welfare Willie, you're listening right now. I know you are. Hey, 503 Welfare Willie, my friend up north. He's on his lunch break right now. He went up against fighting sticks on a volted amplifier, and all he had was a volted amplifier and a single antenna on a roof of his truck. And he went to a shootout up there in the northwest corner, and guess what? He won. And not because he was putting out more power, but because of the situation that was created by the inherent pattern created by the proximity of the transmitters and the pattern of the individual antennas and the residual or the resulting effect and the resulting vector of the combined signals. So, hey, Welfare Willie, man, you were happy that day. I remember that to break. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping, I got down.
You're splattering really bad.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Where are you?
Radio front of the end, the big boss, the big transformer, your bird dog, and lady bird dog up here, and have a good weekend, and one night out. Sidekick waving.
Who said I was flattering, and where are you, the break?
Hey, Motormouth.
Not at 2020, waving all 4 fingers in this on my back. Welcome to the weekend down there.
Well, whoever it was, you're getting keyed on all over the place. I don't know where you are.
Fine.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Sidekick. Hello, Motormouth Sidekick waving your way.
Hey, Sidekick, what's going on there, break? Hey, Sidekick, I was just told I was bleeding. I looked all over the place. I ain't leaking nothing. No blood anywhere. I'm looking everywhere, and I don't see anything. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, Sidekick, Motormouth Mall waving, break.
Okay, lady bird dog up here. We're just reading this box of notebooks. Working our baby train station. Just the best bleed over station in the nation with all that smooth audio. Motormouth Sidekick letting you know.
Roger, then, Sidekick. Well, you got to do what you got to do, you know. Ain't no doubt about that. I don't think somebody may not understand the concept of the difference between bleed over, spurious emissions, and doggone front end overload. But you know, and I am running a little bit more bandwidth right now, so I might be leaking. I don't know about bleeding, but I might be leaking a little bit onto channel 7 and a little bit down onto channel 5, maybe a little bit, something like that. But I wouldn't say I'm bleeding to break. I think you can put a barefoot radio up against another receiver, maybe not even know, 2 miles away or mile away, and probably get some bleed over. But you know, it's all a matter of proximity and the situation. That's for doggone sure. Hey, Sidekick, you sounded grand out here around the central coast of Cali. Motormouth Mall waving right here, right now. I got down.
Coffee cup's got a hole in it.
I told you.
Hey, Motormouth, can you copy this Washington station?
Yeah, 10-4, I got a grip on you.
Alright, just sort of wondering, you sound like my next door neighbor up here.
You come up.
Sure. Yeah, I got you up in here. Yeah, I'm not sure where in Washington you are, but you're smoking up in here.
Mobile, bay.
Northeast corner of, northwest corner of Washington State, about 65 miles north of Seattle, Washington.
Right, sure. Okay, well, here, I got you in here on a Watergate. I'll play you back.
Northeast corner of, northwest corner of Washington State, about 65 miles north of Seattle, Washington.
A lot of high-frequency energy up in the audio there. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but, man, there's a lot of hives up in there, Brick.
042, I'm on the radio, but waving up 4 fingers at a time. My back, I'm going to try and pull you out of that mess. Break.
Hey, Bird Dog, were you trying to pull me out of a mess? Hey, Bird Dog.
042, on the radio, but waving up 4 fingers at a time. My back, I'm going to try and pull you out of that mess. Break.
I hope you can pull me out of there, Bird Dog. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Not out, Mall. Now, someone in the very bottom of the radio was waving their hand. I recognized the voice, but just couldn't quite figure it out. You know how that grows sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I know how that goes.
You sounding good up here. Like I was telling him, you got my ears pinned back right around the 20 dB mark. Loud and proud. Got good bandwidth, everything. 2020 plastic audio, bubble.
Right, you're on good S units, good audio, good bandwidth, and all that good stuff. That's just Mother Nature at work, you know. Sometimes she's in our favor. Sometimes she got another thing on her mind. You never know. Or she dips and dabs and flips and flops and bumps and weaves and shucks and jives. Oh, gee, one more time, Bird Dog. And And I hear somebody out there saying hello to 2020, so I think my neighbor up north, about 60 miles north of me, has got some conditions too that bring.
Breaker, quick break. Yeah, about it here, Motor Mouse Mall, Unit 1, Southwest Washington, Jacinto. Staff, good afternoon, sir.
Hey, yeah, big old good afternoon time to you there, Unit 1. You're smoking out of Southwest Washington. Check this out.
Breaker, quick break. Yeah, about it here, Motor Mouse Mall, Unit 1, Southwest Washington, Jacinto. Staff, good afternoon, sir.
Very cool audio, Unit 1, while you're always up in there sounding grand on the band, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast, under modulated beast, right here, right now, Breaker.
Roger D. Yeah, I got some stuff to do, so I'm going to get out of here. Catch you later. Just heard you out there and wanted to say hi.
Lady Bird Dog in a mobile, bumping in and out. She's right along the corner of that.
410, appreciate the bump down. So, hey, you get stuff to do. I just got through, running some coax and getting this little second 5/8 wave antenna up there and perched on its place and ran all the coax into the shack and got it all buttoned up and now I get to play with it a little bit. So, I'll sit back here for a spell and read the mail. Take care. 7-3s, once again, Unit 1, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast, under modulated beast, right there, right now.
Yeah, Unit 1, he got one of them big radio antennas down there on the Columbia River in Yakima, I think is where he's at.
Yeah, he always makes a good trip up in here.
How about that Motor Mouth Mall? I can't hear him up there on that. We might hear him when we...
Yeah, Lady Bird Dog, I got you up in there. You just keyed on Bird Dog. Hey, Lady Bird Dog, you just keyed on Bird Dog there, Break. Yeah, 10-4, I'll roll that 5 there. You sort of tell Bird Dog that everything is well and swell. Hey, Bird Dog, Lady Bird Dog, right around the corner from you said everything is well and swell, that Break.
Thanks, Motor Mouth Mall. I knew that you might hear in there, that's for sure. I don't got a big antenna on that thing like you were saying. It's all about your antenna placement and what you're running in there. I got one of them computers.
Hello, 39.
Petition 148. Threw a power mic in there and away it went down the road.
Yeah, it's working really good for you. 839, that station sounds good too there. 39, Motor Mouth Mall waving, and I heard y'all there, Bird Dog, no pain, no strain.
Roger. Oh, get out of here. Spent my time yakking, grab a cup of coffee. You know what they say, driving that train high on caffeine.
Anyways, Motor Mouth, I saw that. You did on me there, Brick.
Motor Mouth Mall, don't you know you gotta watch your speed?
Driving that train high on caffeine. Don't you know you gotta watch your speed? Watch your speed. Yeah, more the better. Anyway, 839, yeah, you're doing it to it also. And I heard somebody else say something to Motor Mouth Mall. I don't know who that was, Break.
Anyways, Motor Mouth, I did watch the video you did of me there, Break.
Oh, you did? Very cool. Awesome. Well, check this out, man. Here's another audio gate.
Anyways, Motor Mouth, I did watch the video you did of me there, Break.
And there you go, right there, 39 Motor Mouth Mall, right there, right now. Breaker. I got down.
Yeah, I listened to a few of them. Prime Minister over in Seattle, and Will Keel, we've known them guys for friggin' 30-some years or so. So those guys over there, a couple of friends, the Lady Bird Dogs of mine, it's always fun to hear them on the band because we don't get to hear them guys every day.
Yeah, 10-4. I post some of those skates. They're kind of long, Some of them are like 40 minutes, whatever they are. And I don't really... When they're a short gate, I'll list the name of who's on there. If it's one or two people or whatever, I'll put who's on there. But if they're a long gate, I can't make the title include everybody, so I just kind of sort of say what it was generally. And then if somebody has the time to kill and no skip is rolling and they want to hear some skip or something, then they can listen to the gate. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. And if they don't want to listen to it, of course, they got that wonderful prerogative as well.
Right.
Anyways, Motormouth, when you're using your big beam, how far can you talk locally without knowing controlling just local talk on the big beam?
Oh, beam to beam. Well, I've talked to Witch Doctor and 1-800 toll free in Tehachapi and 150, 160 miles somewhere around there, maybe tops. I've talked to LA and Mojave Desert and all that. So yeah, I would say probably 160 miles tops. You know, you can have all the power in the world and all the low takeoff angle and all that, and at 27 megahertz, you know, once the Earth curves, there are conditions, there are times where it'll hug the Earth a little bit better, but for the most part, it's going to deviate off into space to bring.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, so about 160 miles. Well, that's cool.
It's enough, you know, but primarily most of what it's for is just to kind of sort of take advantage of that little Mother Nature situation there every now and again. But, yeah, I don't have, well, I do have a lot of stations within 150 miles of me, but not that many, I guess. And most of them, you know, we don't really get on and coordinate times to point antennas at each other. And I'm over here on the coast, so all the folks that are north of me and east of me and down in LA, they're all either looking due west, they're not looking up here, or they're looking north and then overshooting me or a lot of the time or whatever, or they're looking east. So they hardly ever really look directly at me to break. And I guess I hardly ever look directly at them.
No, now you're nice that way. Well, I was going to say, you know, it's nice to have the Mother Nature anyways when you're like that.
I'm really surprised that
You don't have that local bullshit. And then you got, you know, you can carry on a QSO out there with somebody else coming out there and flipping and doing their thing.
Key up again.
Donuts or ketchup or whatever.
Key up again.
Right?
I was going to have you key up again so I can do a little test. But yeah, Roger D there, Bird Dog, no doubt. Yeah, I'm surprised too. You know, it's always cool to see what happens.
Right. Well, like you said, those gates, I enjoyed a few of them. Like I said, I don't get to hear them guys over here, so it's nice to hear them guys and hear their stations, how they sound. And, you know, I don't know, I could put a little bit of...
Listen, pleasure talking to you, Motormouth Mall, 39 stepping.
10-4 to 39 sounds good. Likewise, I'll sit back and listen and read your mail as well. And Bird Dog up there, Lady Bird Dog, and all the rest of the good time gang up around the northwest corner. 0503 Welfare Willie, if you still got any kind of a sloppy copy, hello to you as well. The radio station Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down.
Oh, yeah, 766, the big man, the big transmitter.
Somebody was doing a 766 imitation on a great big transmitter with 2 pieces of glass. No, I don't know what he's running. Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down.
766, the big man, the big transmitter.
I have some pretty good imitation. I'll tell you, if I played that, somebody would probably think that was 766.
766, the big man, the big transmitter. Like that one. That's my impersonation. I love 766 though, man. He's a good time gang down there. So I won't stir up no dust and get out of here while I shake my coonskin cap. Right.
Yeah, 10-4. He's a big hammer, man. I'll tell you, he is one heck of a force to contend with out there in the band. It gets rough and tough sometimes. But it's all good. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I know, you're right, Beast. Well, it's funny because, you know, he'll talk east right over the top of everybody when there ain't even no conditions to the east. We'll all be talking north and south, and he's that fucking talking east on us.
Yeah, I think he can make his own conditions to break. He probably ionizes the ionosphere and turns it to plasma, and he's probably like a miniature HAARP station, you know. You know, it'd be really fun to do when there's no conditions out here sometime. It'd be fun to get a whole bunch of people coordinated together and get all of us to point our beams at one particular location, you know, maybe right in between everybody. So at the very same time, everybody keys down everything they've got all at once, you know, every single big station in the nation. And maybe all that additive cumulative RF might just find its way up into the ionosphere to one common place and turn it to plasma and generate a little bit of skip there. What do you think?
No, I don't think that could happen. There's not enough electrical radio waves are in a wave, and the ionosphere is particles of plasma and space and time and all that bullshit, so...
Yeah, you got to have a system like HAARP. You got to have a single point source and an array that you can steer and, be able to bombard to one particular place with all that RF. But, I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, they do open and close the ionosphere, I believe that, because if you've ever watched, when they launch any kind of rocket or any type of missile up into space, any of the countries do that, there's always some skip that day, because they open up the ionosphere, and then when they close it back up, they close it up so tight that it always causes some DX.
Not around here, they don't. I get a lot of rockets from Vandenberg Air Force Base on a pretty regular basis over here. They don't they don't open and close the ionosphere to break. It is what it is, and there's plenty of, most days, more often than not, when the rockets are being launched, there's no skip out here.
I'm not talking about little rockets that blow up shit. I'm talking about spaceships going up into space when they're sending up, satellites and shit like that. You don't think they can use that HAARP and open up and close the ionosphere?
Nope. And we send plenty of big Saturns and all kinds of big stuff with satellites and everything else from Vandenberg Air Force Base, about 25, 30 miles as the crow flies from my house here.
Seems like to me every time I'm watching them things launch, I always got some kind of conditions, and they don't last very long. They're like sunspot conditions. They come in, they go away.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm going to put money that's more of a fluke than anybody doing anything to break. But, that's just my feeling about it. And, yeah, but you never know.
Right. I know you're right. That don't make no sense. So, the other plan on the stand was, what do you think about, them using that to make their own weather?
Well, there's not too much doubt in my mind that HAARP can have an effect on weather. I'm not so sure they can just have an effect that they can determine. I don't know that they can say, okay, we're going to do this and make it happen right now. But I would imagine that HAARP has the ability to have some effect on weather, the brig.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
I don't think we're quite strong enough as... our technology and whatnot isn't quite there enough yet to do all the magical, mystical things that people think we can do.
I don't know about that bullshit. You ever heard of the project where they made that ship disappear? When it reappeared, some of the fucking sailors were stuck in the wall? What is that, the Phoenix Project?
I'm not too abreast of that, the brig.
Well, the military, my uncle was a CIA or some type of guy. He never ever would tell his nephews exactly what he did for the government, but he did tell us that they built this big nuclear ship somewhere out there in the fucking desert of California and fired it up, and when they were done, it went into a box and went bye-bye. They don't know what, he never heard it on the seas or ever heard a name of it or anything like that.
Wow, yeah, but they say man landed on the moon too, and they say the Earth is round, so I don't know.
You hogging the flat line still? Hey, when you get to the edge, don't fall off.
There's a bunch of flat earthers out there. They got me rolling on the floor, man. I don't know how in the world they can possibly believe what they believe, but oh well. And then there's all those people out there who doubt that man landed on the moon. And all these conspiracy theorists, whatever they are. Oh, my God.
Well, what about the one where the truth that they landed on the moon, and while they were up there, Neil Armstrong or whatever his name was, Buzz Aldrin, he switched to the medical channel, and ham radio guys actually heard him and recorded him saying, there's a big disc or something over here on the other side of this crater, and I think they're friggin' watching us or some type of fucking thing like that.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, check that out. That's part of the conspiracy theory that, you know, actually ham radio operators were the one that picked up because they switched off their main channel that everybody was viewing at the time, went to a medical thing. Well, ham operators picked them up. I heard them tell them, say, hey, you know, there's a big shiny craft over here, you know, beside the crater, you know, we're not going to approach, and they haven't approached us, and blah, 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 whatever. I don't know the whole story. I just know it's one of them conspiracy theory things.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I think it would be foolish for us to be so conceited to think that we're the only ones out here in this great big vast place we call space. We would be extremely foolish to think that we're the only ones. Have I ever seen an alien? No. Do I know people who have seen alien crafts? Yeah. Do I believe them? Yeah. And so I don't know. You know, I have no idea. I don't know anything about where they come from, what they do, if they are, or what they are, or anything like that. But I wouldn't go so far as to say they don't exist, because you know, I think this place is way too big, and there's too many other options to bring.
I know, you're duck plugging right. They have to. As big as the universe is, and as much as it's expanding, and I mean, there's universes, and we haven't even come close to even finding yet out there.
Well, I know that, you know, I have a very, very close personal relationship with somebody who's got a particular sibling that claims 100% that they were visited by, what do you call them, extraterrestrials, aliens, whatever they were. And, you know, I guess while we're on this here, I might as well do this. Here. Where is it? Anyway, they claim that they were visited by aliens. And they may very well exist. These aliens told this particular person that they needed to stop smoking. And they took that sign from that alien whatever as a direct interpretation to stop smoking, and they did. The alien also told them to become a vegetarian. Doggone aliens. I would never, ever listen to an alien that told me to become a vegetarian to break. Motormouth Paul got down.
Oh, that's good. You know how that grows. I'm sure if I was visited by an alien, I'd probably do what it asked me to do too. But have you ever heard of a bird? The guy that flew into the center of the earth up into the Antarctic and flew in there, and people, some tractor beam got a hold of his plane and pulled him into inner earth and told him, you know, we're the guardians up here, and if you guys fucking let off any more nuclear weapons, that we're going to basically destroy the earth from the inside out. Anyway, long story short, that's why we've never ever really did any more nuclear tests in the United States since that time.
Wow, really? You know, I didn't know that, but you know what? Just in case anybody didn't hear that, and if anybody's got any input and they want to interject something or pass along any information that we might need to know, check this out. Hang on a second here.
I'm sure if I was visited by an alien, I'd probably do what it asked me to do too. But have you ever heard of birds? The guy that flew into the center of the earth up into the Antarctic and flew in there, and people, some tractor beam got a hold of his plane and pulled him into inner earth and told him, you know, we're the guardians up here, and if you guys fucking let off any more nuclear weapons, that we're going to basically destroy the earth from the inside out. Anyway, long story short, that's why we've never ever really did any more nuclear tests in the United States since that time.
Wow, now that's a trip and a half. I did not know that. I'll be doggone. Anybody else out there know anything about that? That'd be fun to hear a little bit more about that there, Break. Motormouth Mall, right here, right now. They got all the way down.
Now, you can read about that flight and all that up there about him. It's a big historical thing because he's one of the first guys to fly the North Pole and all that. I'm pretty sure the dude's last name is Bird. But yeah, that's why he never flew again and never did anything for the military. They kind of dubbed him as maybe he went crazy or something up there in the North Pole, you know, but I don't know. Just conspiracy theory things, you know, that I've read about and believe that could be true. Maybe that's why we haven't ever did any big nuclear tests in that anymore.
Well, you never know. You could be right.
Boy, we were fucking hammering those Bikini Islands and those Atoll Islands, man. How many? They must have did 40-some nuclear tests, underwater tests and shit like that.
Yeah, it explains some of the weird-looking marine life there, Break.
Yeah, explain some of the weird-looking people, Break. Say, where do you think me and Lady Bird Dog came from? What was that nuclear meltdown they had in Japan and Hiroshima? Shit, we're only 100 miles or so from that Hanford, this place, you know. I'm sure I could be there in 2.5 hours to Hanford, where they, you know, used to make them nuclear weapons.
Roger.
But I also know down there in Oregon, as you head across 97 there, you're going to head up to Hermiston and all that area up through there is where they take all them bomb canisters or all them gas canisters and incinerate all the mustard gas and all that fucking cyan and whatever, all that shit that's left from the war.
Whew, don't get downwind from that site.
Well, and that's what they do, they burn it. They actually, you know, burn that shit. What do they call that? Incinerate it. They actually incinerate those things there, but the filter stack they have on top of them fucking incinerators is like mega crazy.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Well, anyway, yeah, kind of cool stuff, man. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a bit. Bird Dog, always a pleasure. Mother Nature's sticking in there pretty good, man. Your signal's like S9 over here. It hasn't fluctuated a bit. Somebody might have turned on HAARP, started some sort of weird atmospheric conditions, maybe creating some sort of a pipeline. If you believe that, they got some oceanfront property to sell you. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beach got down.
AT&T fucking just ran us a line. Come on, no. I was gonna say, you know, Lady Bird Dog's out of the house. I push another button or two just to keep her satisfied while she's on the road in the mobile.
That's always good to do.
Or the dust bunnies out of this dub worker.
Yeah, I turned this thing on. Before I did, I took a look in the cabinet. I wanted to make sure there was no lizards, snakes, rats, mice, you know, all the various different, you know, typical creatures that you find inside things like that, you know, trying to stay warm, and made sure I didn't have anything I didn't want to fry to break.
Yeah, you know, I did for the government a lot, so I spent a lot of time down in California. Fucking way down in there, there's these lizards, you're right, man. You couldn't open or leave your tin or leave anything open. These fucking lizards down there. I don't know what they call them, bluebellies or something.
Oh, yeah, we got western fence lizards all over the place to break.
Yeah, that must be what they are, some lizards, man, but like you said, they were all over the place down there when we set up. It was like, Jesus Christ, man, you go to get your bed, there's a fucking lizard in there with you. 41.9 OG in the green with the wave.
41.9 OG in the green, Motormouth Mall waving break.
Hey, right there, right back, Motormouth Mall. You're making some noise right on my speaker up here on the evergreen. Sounded good, my friend. I'm glad somebody broke up my talk show. I gotta get out of here.
Since we appreciate the bump down. Hey, let me go. I got Bird Dog up in here, and he's pretty strong. And I got 41.9 OG and the Evergreens up there doing his thing. And let me get back on the side and read the mail. Like I said, I just got through putting this coax in and hooking up this little 5/8 wave ground plane antenna, and got the phaser box all dialed in and all that, and proved that it works. So I'm all good. I think I burned up enough of the nation's electrical system or demands, so I'm going to go ahead and get back on the quiet side of the break.
Yeah, I'll be right on, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, I'm actually trying out a new ground plane that I just put up not too long ago, and shoot, he's working real good. I got a 1-to-1-1-2 match, so I can't complain too much at all. Hey, Motormouth, your OG with the high five. Sounded good.
10-4, very cool. Congratulations on the new antenna. Here's a recording of you.
And out a new ground plan that I just put up not too long ago, and he's working real good. I got a 1-to-1, 1-2 match, so I can't complain too much at all anymore. Your OG with the high five sounded good.
There you go, OG Motormouth Mall with that instant replay right there. Right now I got down.
Hey, much obliged. Check. Yeah, I put a different microphone on the Anyways, Motormouth Mall, you have yourself a super fine good day. Take care, take it easy. I appreciate you letting me know. Have a good day. Motormouth.
10-4. Have a good day right back there, Bird Dog. And I heard you too there, 41.9, and I heard somebody else out there doing some check, and I had to spin the little knob around here, and I didn't hear it anymore. It was kind of cool.
Motormouth Mall, Georgia Boy, the Mobile.
Oh, yeah, I hear you out there, Georgia Boy, while you're working on Mobile.
All right, I'm just saying if this mobile works.
Oh, yeah, it works. Well, you want me to play you back? Here, I got a playback for you. Here. Some people don't believe me when I say they're out there, you know, and they say, oh, you're ghost talking or you're making it up or something. Oh, yeah, it works. Hang on a second, where are you?
All right, I'm just saying if this mobile works.
Hey, there, Georgia Boy right there.
Motormouth Mall, Georgia Boy, the Mobile.
And that was you right there. Motormouth Mall with that instant replay I got down.
I'll go against Georgia Boy's Mobile. I'll put it on the sleeper side right there. And I'll try to cruise with Georgia Boy's Mobile while my thing's on the sleeper. Motormouth Mall, Bird Dog, and more Bird Dog.
Well, you hammered on Georgia Boy, but Bird Dog hammered on you, 41.9. You definitely got Georgia Boy, but Bird Dog put the hammer on you then, Brick.
Hi, it's this lady Bird Dog Radio at Motormouth Mall. Not out of that. Put a little audio into my radio up here on the top side. Bird Dog and more Bird Dog.
10-4. It's working for you, the Bird Dog. You said you put a little bit more fire in the wire on Lady Bird Dog's radio, and it's working.
Yeah, this Lady Bird Dog's base station, she likes this Doug plugger. The display just went out in it for some reason. The display's not right. High five and good day to you, 296.
Yeah, sometimes the displays go belly up and all kinds of crazy things happen. You never know, but anyway, it sounds good. It's working good. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Bird Dog, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast. Under Modulated Beast. Got down.
Not out of Motormouth Mall. Clean the audio up just a little bit, see if that helps. Anyways, take it easy. Don't be too sleazy, and I'll get out of the middle of the road myself.
410. Yeah, oh no, audio's cleaned up really nice there. Check this out.
Not out of Motormouth Mall. Clean the audio up just a little bit, see if that helps. Anyways, take it easy. Don't be too sleazy, and I'll get out of the middle of the road myself.
410. There you go. That's what I heard.
Yeah, this D104 needs to go back to the Cobra 2000. I got the Silver Eagle D104 wired up her base station, this Galaxy Saturn Turbo, and mine I got on the Cobra 2000. I got one of them Workman mics or whatever on it. I just don't have the audio like this Cobra 2000 does.
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, UFO. Oh, excuse me, just like the Silver Eagle does. It don't have the audio. That Workman mic just don't sound like the Silver Eagle. I should wire it back the other way, but my soldering gun went tits up, and I ain't got a good one, and you know how that goes when you're trying to wire a dang microphone with a shitty soldering iron.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Hello down there, 88 in the Mojave. No doubt about it, Bird Dog and Lady Bird Dog sending a have a good day wave. Yeah, you can't hear me on this little mud duck radio. Hello. No doubt. But I'm going to run it that often. Normally I'm on my radio. Thought I'd burn the death bunnies off this. Now I turned it on, the display don't work. She's going to be pissed because it's her radio.
Roger. Yeah, I turned my phaser all the way one direction, then the other, and I didn't hear 88 over here. I was hoping to get to hear 88.
He was wet. He was way down in the bottom of my radio, no doubt about it. He was. Like that. It's enough.
Sure. All right, I'll get back on the side. Have a good one out there. Everybody up in the northwest corner. Motormouth Mall stepping and waving, and maybe I'll be out here a little bit later on. Maybe the Skip will be out here a little bit later on, and either which way, have a good time tomorrow at the Rooster Rock Break. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Not our mall. We'll drive safe. We'll keep it between the lines. Keep that mud duck mobile of ours right between the lines. You know how it goes when you're driving late at night. It's the other idiots you got to worry about running into you that are drunk.
Absolutely.
So we just be a little extra cautious. It's kind of nice where we live. We don't have all that traffic, man. We'll hit that 97, and it'll be just me and her on up there in the lonesome middle of the desert.
10-4. Well, yeah, mobile safely out there. And, yeah, I've been looking forward to see how everything goes up there. I will be by the radio for the first part of Saturday, and I'm totally booked up and tied up Saturday, hence the reason I can't be at the break. And then maybe be back on the air Sunday, so I'll get to hear how it all went to break.
Right. You got someone graduating too?
No, I got some other stuff going on. No graduations for me to break.
Right. 27 Ratchet down there, he's got one graduating, so that's why he couldn't make it up this time. There's a good family down there. I don't know if you know, he's part of that James gang.
Oh, yeah, the James boys.
Right. Oh, we missed their deal they had down in Cali. We were so busy then, and, you know, this one's not too far from us. And I had a little leak going on in the front end of my transmission cooler. I thought it was the radiator, so I replaced the radiator. Of course, that doesn't cool the air conditioning condenser that cools that. So I had that put in there, and then they ordered the wrong line, so yesterday it was still leaking, and luckily today, as soon as I pulled in, they had them new lines. It took them like 15 minutes to put them on, and so it should be good to go.
Sure, sounds good. All right. Well, be safe and hope everything all works good for you. The mobile does real well for you, and you enjoy your time at the break. That's for doggone real. Motormouth Mall. I'm going to get back on the side.
Right, Lady Bird Dog, she had a little trip out of town, 100 miles or so that gives it a test. If anything's wrong when she gets back, we'll know for sure. But nothing should be. We drive it like we stole it. You know how that goes. Nah, them Jeeps are good rigs. Spend the money, buy yourself a good Jeep. It'll last you if you take care of it.
I think my Jeep is going to wear out before the engine does. You know, I put that Cummins 6-cylinder turbocharged intercooled thing in my 75 Jeep Cherokee. And, you know, the Cherokee's starting to rot and rust a little bit here and there. I suspect that, you know, when that finally gets rotted and rusted and destroyed, I'll probably go ahead and pull the engine and drivetrain out of it and put it in something else. But, yeah, I have a feeling that Cummins is going to outlast the Jeep to break.
That's a good motor, that 6-cylinder. That's a diesel, too. That Cummins has to be, so.
Oh, yeah. It's good, reliable, and, you know, RPMs stay low, and it's got plenty of torque, and don't drive it like a bat out of hell, and, yeah, it's going to do real good for a long time. So, yeah, I keep my eyes open for another 75 or before vehicle, so I have something to, you know, I've got my 70 Chevy truck, but I'm looking at putting a Duramax and an Allison 6-speed in that. So I'm looking for another ride to potentially put the 12 BT or 6 BT motor in when this chassis dies on the Jeep to break. But it won't be for another 5 or 10 years. I don't know.
Right, might even go longer than that. Might just get you 15 if you're lucky, and you won't even have to worry about it. But I really like those old Broncos, or, you know, the old Scout Internationals in them years from 68 to 74 or whatever, 76, but they're so friggin' rare to find some parts sometimes. You end up having to have new ones machined, and that costs a lot. But make a long story short, have you seen them new Jeep pick-em-up trucks?
No, not yet. I haven't really been keeping too up to date on any of the new vehicles out there. And by the way, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. My uncle had an old 70, I think it was a 78 or 77 Toyota Land Cruiser. I want to find one of those. Not all butchered up for the dunes or anything like that. You know, I want one that's pretty much stock, or I don't care if somebody threw a Chevy 350 or something in it, or a 396 or whatever, but I want it to be relatively complete and not butchered up, cut up, or destroyed too much. I'd like to find one of those. But no, I haven't seen the new Jeep truck they're bringing.
Oh man, that's one hell of a rig. And you know, they're making a remake of the Jeep Wagoneer. Comes out, I think, 2020 or something. So yeah, that new Jeep Wagoneer, that's going to be one slick rig too. But boy, that new Jeep pickup truck, boy, it just stock. They threw it in some big race where all these other racers race, and they tear the shit out of these rocks, and fucking, it's pretty gnarly. And so they just like took this thing off the showroom floor and put it out there, and it like took second or won the race.
Oh, holy cow. Now, when you say they're going to remake the Wagoneer, are they going to remake the old Wagoneer, the one like I have, the four-door version of my Cherokee, or are they going to make the new Wagoneer that they call the Grand Wagoneer, or the little one?
You know, from what I've seen, it looked like the old Wagoneer. You know, from the pictures I've seen, it looked kind of like the older Wagoneer, the blue and white ones.
Oh wow! You mean the full size Jeep, the FSJs, the full size, like yeah, the old '70s, late '70s, typical Wagoneers and all that. So man, if they do that, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. The only problem is it's going to be a new vehicle and it's going to be required to have smog tests and all. And here in California, man, I'll tell you what, the smog stuff is horrible. That's why I like all my old pre-75 cars. You know, I got the 75 Jeep, I've got the 70 Chevy truck, I've got the 69 Chevelle. I got an 05 Dakota, but I turned it into the ranch truck to break.
Right.
Hey, Motor you still got your antenna in my driveway. Hey, Motor I just thought you ought to know your antenna is sitting in my driveway, 410.
Well, the way I planned that out there was I made the antenna so long that when I swung it around over there, it hung over around the seat down their brake.
Right on. But yeah, none of that small bullshit here. That's one thing I do like is none of that small bullshit.
Yeah, I hear you there. Hey, slam dunk. I don't know where Dunk went.
Hey, Motor. Boy, you got a big hammer up here in the northwest corner, man. And I'm talking about this stuck in the corner. Hey, Motor, looks like your antenna's in my driveway, 410.
Yeah, 10-4 and the antenna in your driveway. Well, that's by design there, Break. That's why I made this cat picker so long.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I hope you got a flag on the back of it, man. Because the back part of it might be sticking out in the street. Hey, Motor, you say you got a big antenna, but I hope you got a flag on it because it might be sticking out in the street there, 410.
Oh, yeah. I got a big old flag on it, big old lights, beacons on the top. I got the whole 9 yards to break.
I know that's right, man. You got 30 pounds up here, man. I'd tell you, if I'd take a picture, I'd start a video up on JD's Watergate and let you see the damage you're doing up here to my radio. Hey, good afternoon, Motor Mall. I'm trying to pack up my truck so I can get on my way there, 410.
All right, well, you're packing up the truck over there, and if I'm in your way, let me know. I'll back this thing out of your driveway. Have a good time at the break, and if you do run a video gate on JD's Watergates, let me, tag me in it. Let me know. I'd like to see what it looks like to have my meter up in the corner somewhere. I don't know. I've never seen this meter up in anybody's corner before the break.
Okay, Motor, I'll tag you. Just keep talking there, you'll see, 410.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm going to put you up in the corner right here. Hey, wait. I'm going to put you up in the corner right here. Watch this. Look at your meter.
Okay, Motor, I'll tag you. Just keep talking there, you'll see, 410.
Hey, you see, you're up in the corner now, too. Did you see that there, break?
It must be a Mother Nature thing. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, it must be a Mother Nature thing. 410.
It is a Mother Nature thing. Ain't no doubt about that.
Okay, hey, Motor Mouth Mall, let me get up out of here. I'll be back. I'm out doing some things outside, and I'm out by the shop, man. I got my ears on. Motor Mouth Mall, you know who it is. Dunk, up in the Evergreens, is back quiet.
410 Dunk. Sounds good. I'll get you back in a bit. I'm going to step back on the quiet side for a little while, read the mail, see what else Mother Nature blows around this neck of the woods. Slam dunk around the Evergreens, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast Beast got down.
Question for you there, Brady.
Bill flashback.
Go ahead, Break.
We got 39 back up here. Hey, I'm on an Omni. It's 40 feet to the feed point. Now, if I was to put that up another wavelength, would it make a difference?
Primarily only for local long distance, not in skip to Break.
So what's it going to do for me local?
Makes the horizon get farther away. You can talk farther.
Well, I might have to do that then. I'm at 40 feet to the feed point now, so maybe if I go up to like 72.
Oh yeah, yep. Now put your horizon farther away, and you'll be stronger farther away. Height is might.
Gotcha on that. So is this going to be video gated on the YouTube or your Facebook?
Believe it or not, yep, I have 55. I mean, there's been no fights, nothing. This is just talking. This is just people on the northwest corner and various different people and good sounding stations. There's been no competition at all, nothing like that. But I got 56 minutes and 8 seconds right now, and I will post it up there on YouTube later tonight to break.
Well, that's cool. I'll have something to look forward to after I get done in my garden. I'll look at that tonight. Do appreciate it.
Hey, you're very welcome. And yeah, I look forward to seeing that antenna go up higher. You'll have a whole lot of fun. And I know you guys do a lot of those stomps out there on Channel 17, and that'll definitely give you quite the advantage there.
All righty, that's what my summer project then. I think I can go up to about 140 feet. I can put it in a tree, but 140 feet to the feed point.
Boy, would that be impressive. Man, oh man, 140 feet up in a tree. Just make sure it's at least 18 or so feet above the green, above the tree, because the trees, if it's in the tree or anything like that, the trees will absorb a lot of RF. But if it's, 18 feet above the tree, then of course that's not going to be a problem. So if you can hike a piece of pipe up in there, and build a really good stout bracket that clamps onto the tree, maybe with a chain or something like that, and a bolt, and wraps around a couple times and clamp that on there and have that hold up a piece of 1.5 inch, galvanized pipe or whatever, and then put your antenna on top of that. Holy smokes. Is that like a shockwave, or what kind of antenna is it?
It's just an IMAX 2000 with the ground plane kit on it.
Your IMAX 2000, I don't know exactly what that is, but is that anything like a Antron 99 or no?
Yeah, the Antron 99 is a half wave. This is a 5/8 wave. It's big brother.
Oh, okay, all right. So it is truly a 5/8 wave, because I know the Antron 99 was a end-fed dipole and not truly a ground plane. But if you have a 5/8 wave radiator on the IMAX 2000, and if it really is a 5/8 wave, then wow, that's cool, man. I think they might have a power limitation, but if you're not going to exceed that, it should work out really well.
Yeah, I mean, you can run 2,000 watts through it, but I'm not even close to that with my wattage here. Maybe 400 watts.
Roger. All right, well, 400 watts at 100% modulation is going to be 1,600 watts, so you'll be right on the edge there, Rick.
All right, do appreciate it. I'm going to get back out into the garden for a little bit. Looking forward to this evening.
All right, sounds good. Hey, you're welcome. I'll post that up there later on, and enjoy your time in the garden. And we'll catch you a little bit later on. Motor Mouth Mall, right here, right now.
Oh, 42, Covington, Washington, standing by.
42, while you're up in there all by your lonesome, man, smoking. Check it out. Where is it? Right here? Yeah, it's out to the bleed over.
Oh, 42, Covington, Washington, standing by.
There you go, 42, Motormouth Mall, right there.
Wow, making a good trip from here.
Yeah, you are.
Yep, and I'm just on a stock, no bare bones radio.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. You know, and Mother Nature's feeling good, and she's being kind of frisky and not too promiscuous, and you know, she give you a little bit of that break.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for the comeback. You have a wonderful day.
You're welcome. You too. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Get out of my backyard, Motormouth. What you doing creeping around being so dang loud in my backyard there, Motormouth Mall break?
It ain't me. It's this little modulator and Mother Nature that bring.
Well, shoot, I'm about ready to set the dog out back. I'm about ready to set the dog out back and get you out of my backyard there, Motormouth Mall.
Joe, actually, I'm going to step across the room here. I'm going to go fire up another pot of coffee because I've been out of coffee now for about the last hour. And the thermos here is empty, so I got to go fire up some coffee to break.
Yeah, you need a Starbucks built into your house.
Hey, that's a good idea. I wonder if I could talk Starbucks into putting in a Starbucks over here at my place. Yeah, we could get rich. We got a lot of farmers around here and a lot of ranchers and whatnot that would be probably good customers. Well, hell, I'll be a good enough customer. I could probably keep them in business.
Oh, there you go.
Such an idea. I mean, heck, I don't think they would say no. There's a Starbucks on every corner down here.
I only drink Starbucks, but I think
Starbucks should only be drinking as a last resort.
You know, Starbucks, I have to say, while we're on this topic of Starbucks, it really is a little bit of a disappointment. You would think that Starbucks, being in business to do coffee, and that is their sole, you know, that's their main thing. There's coffee, right? Well, I mean, they got all kinds of stuff now. They're spreading themselves kind of thin. They're starting to, you know, get all kinds of other fancy stuff there, and they got little breakfast things and this and that. They're all frozen in garbage. But I didn't say that, but maybe I thought it real loud. But, you know, their consistency is about horrible. Someday you get a cup of coffee and, man, it's good. You get a cup of dark roast or something, you know, and it's perfectly flavored and roasted well, and it just tastes good. And I know light roast has more caffeine than dark roast. I'm not talking about the caffeine. I'm talking about the quality and the taste and the flavor of coffee. And then the next day you go there and the doggone stuff's, I don't know, stale or something. Why can't somebody whose business is making coffee make the same cup of coffee every single day? I can't figure that out.
the beans and the acidity in them, that all changes, and they breathe out all hot water. That's how long it's stuff. And they run so fast and they're busy, and we need some coffee over here, especially when the ground thing looks as if it's already been rained.
I never...
Coffee, she flies the basket back in and hits the button and brews it again. So
guess that's why I kind of always stick with the cold brew.
Roger, I'm sticking with the cold brew, and Roger, their bird dog, yeah, my receiver jammed up jelly tight, man. I tried, and other station out there was saying something about coffee, and I didn't quite get it all. But yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of let down a lot of the times I go to Starbucks.
there's a smart barista and a stupid barista. Only two types of baristas. Stupid ones.
Roger, on two types of baristas. Smart ones and stupid ones. Roger, so it really is in the hands of the barista, not the people who roast the beans, not the people where the beans come from, it actually takes place in Starbucks itself, where you can have a good cup one day and a bad cup the next day.
Yeah, Yeah, it's all on whether how long they pulled their shots for, how long their shots have been sitting, whether they're cold brewing their shots, where they pull them and let them sit in the fridge for 5 hours. You know, it just depends. There's a lot of factors.
Right, well, I'll tell you, I know that the consistency is pretty crappy. Yeah, and I would expect better than that from somebody who does that. There's a place now up north. I don't know if I remember where it was in my travels. The last time I went up to the northwest corner, I stopped by a place. I believe it was up near Spokane. No, it was near Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. There was a place called the Human Bean. Oh my God, that was good.
I know what you're talking about.
They also
how fresh it is, what kind of mood. I think the attitude of the coffee maker depends on the attitude of the coffee you get. Come on, if she's all pissy and sour, then you get a pissy, sour cup of coffee.
That Human Bean, not only did they give me some really good coffee, but they gave me this really cool little chocolate-covered espresso bean that was really good, too.
Yeah, it seems like every place up there in the northwest corner gives you those beans in your coffee. A lot of the coffee shops around here do that. It's something in Washington State. There's a company up here that sells coffee beans. So they sell them to all the coffee stands.
Oh, Roger, I just peeked your signal up there a little bit. Okay, so it's something that's going on up there in Washington. They ought to do that down here in California.
Anyways, what about Mall? I gotta get scrubbed up. I gotta get looking good. Check. Right about there. I'm on my dev station.
All right. Well, you're going to get cleaned up and washed up. We'll catch you later on. You have a good day out there, and appreciate you bumping it down out here in the world of sound. Radio station Motormouth Mall, step in, and Bird Dog, you have a good day, too. I'm going to get back on the side here. I've got, an hour and 6 minutes and 10 seconds on this gate? You know, I forgot I was rolling at about the 50-minute mark, and I just left it roll, so... Anyway, it's gone over an hour here now, so I hope it, I got a couple long gates now. The other thing was like an hour and 30 minutes. Anyway, it's going to take forever to post them, I'll bet.
All right, let's take it. That's a really dumb bullshit. 419, Evergreen, it's quiet.
10.419. Hey, what was that, the Bird Dog?
Said nobody wants to hear. That shit.
Wait, yeah, I heard nobody wants to hear, and then I heard this Mother Nature come in there, and she kind of sort of raised her, she got weird. Listen to this.
Said nobody wants to hear.
Mother Nature stepped on you. What was that, the break?
Wow. I wonder if that could have been my amplifier.
No, that was Mother Nature. A little phasing, little, terrestrial radar up over the hill or something, bouncing off the ionosphere or something like that, But what did you say?
Meteorite coming in. Oh, I was saying that. Nobody wants to hear that shit. I said, you erase all that crap.
No, I don't erase anything, man. The gates are in their entirety. That's it. They are what they are, Break.
I know it, damn it. I'm going to have to clean my act up over here, it sounds like.
Yeah, Jeff, or, if I started doctoring water gates and blanking out things that people say, somebody's going to catch on to it. And they go, wait a second, that's cheating. Somebody's going to hear it. They say, I was listening to that conversation, and I swear there was something between there and there. So I can't take it out.
766, the big man, the big transformer, Southern Cal.
From one big man to another, 766 got down.
Oh, look. Sacramento Cal, I just got down. 766, the big man, the big transformer.
How about them? You know who's got one big... you know who's a bad man with the mic in their hand down there? I'll tell you who can clean...
Motormouth Mall.
I'm on the very tip top. I'm up here at the top of the Evergreen State, right duck plucking in the middle, right on the Canadian border. You look at your map, and I'm dead almost in the middle almost, and right at the very tip top. And I'll tell you, 356 Squeaker down there, when he fires up that tram or that Collins that he's got, holy cow, there's not much that can stop him.
Yep, I know. Squeaker's got a hell of a hammer out there, man. He's, it's hard to say. You got 766 is a big powerhouse. then you got Machete out there, he's a big powerhouse, and 809, and CC, and 300. Oh man, the list just goes on and on and on. You can't, it's hard to pick out any one. They're all a bunch of big hammers are big.
I know, but when it comes to just, you know, there's this point to where your audio is like this crisp, clean audio that just kind of like cuts through everybody else's bullshit. It can be all the big boys slamming and bamming and rocking in here, and boy, when
Hey, Rice and Beans.
he puts that mic down every time, it's like, boom. Like you just...
No contact, Rice and Beans. Donk is quiet.
Hey, Dunk, I'm gonna get out of here and let you get back to Rice and Beans. He's probably not too far away. Yeah, Roger, there, Bird Dog, ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, well, Squeaker's got a good sounding station. I've heard him, you know, line of sight, not line of sight, but, you know, I've heard him point to point over here, and I hear him in backscatter occasionally, and yeah, and I hear him on the gates. He sounds good. They're very
noisy in there, and he bumped that thing down. It was like...
Hey, I'll tell him what you said there, Motormouth Mall.
10-4. All right, there. I'm going to get out of here. I got a minute, or an hour and 10 seconds, or an hour and 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Sorry about that on this gate. So I'm going to get on out of here and shut this thing off, go grab me some coffee, and I'll be back later on. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Fire Mall, Eminem, no doubt about it. The West Coast beast. Your Bird Dog, and Lady Bird Dog, have a good day.
And you do the same.
I think that box or mongoose, you copy Baker Man.
Hey, Baker Man, you're calling cat boxer and mongoose out there? Tell him I said hello when you hear him. Baker Man, Motormouth Mall waving. I'm stepping.
I'm waiting for them to get in range, John. They're on their way down from,
It's kitty litter. It ain't cat box, it's kitty litter there, Motormouth Mall.
Roger there, Dunk. Hey, Baker Man, Dunk queued up and said it's kitty litter, not cat box. It's kitty litter. Hey, you're waiting for them to show up over there, huh?
Bob Burns is already here. Cripple Lizard is here. About a half a dozen other guys are here. We were just waiting on Cat Mongoose because they were this morning.
10-4, okay. Well, hopefully Catbox and Mongoose are on their way out there on your neck of the woods there, and you say everybody else is showing up there already. So, good deal. Have fun up there. Hey, Baker Man, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, waving and stepping.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell Baker Man, ask him to get my possum cookies. He's supposed to be baking me some possum chocolate chip cookies there. Tell him, don't forget my possum cookies there, Pro Tem.
Well, wait a second. Did Switchblade get them in the mail? I mean, Switchblade didn't send them up here. He couldn't cook them for you. Hey, Baker Man.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell Baker Man, ask him to get my possum cookies. He's supposed to be baking me some possum chocolate chip cookies there. Tell him, don't forget my possum cookies there, Pro Tem.
There you go. Now, I think Switchblade has to make sure they get in the mail first. So I don't know if they got in the mail or not. It's all a matter of whether Switchblade was on the ball of their break.
Well, I told him, man, I put Switchblade's name in it. When I told him to bake the possum cookies, I told him to make a batch for Switchblade too. Hey, I appreciate it, Motormouth Mall. But to make sure Baker Man don't forget my possum cookies there, folks.
Okay, we'll make sure he doesn't forget. Hey, Baker Man, did you get that? Don't forget Slam Dunk and Switchblade's possum cookies are break. I think I might have lost Baker Man.
Yo, you got my copy?
Hey, Motormouth,
Hey,
Go ahead.
The VBI and Baker Man's gate, their website there. I'm doing a Watergate on you there, right? Yeah.
Roger. All right, sounds good. BBI and Baker Man's gate page and Watergate. All right, good deal. And the other station said break Motormouth. Who is that?
Right, I'm out of here. Put on your lane, I'm clear.
Okay, Dunk. Motormouth Mall got down.
Chef Boy, you copy?
Chef Boy?
Hey, Squeaker.
Chef Boy.
Didn't get it all. Your key was somebody else who was calling for Squeaker.
Nope. Where are y'all broadcasting from?
Well, I'm in Santa Maria, California, the break.
How about it, Seattle time.
Motormouth Mall in Santa Maria, California. Old half watt up here, just low in the face.
Hey, half watt, you sound good up there. Hey, half watt, Motormouth Mall waving, and this is what I heard. Check this out. Watch this.
Motormouth Mall in Santa Maria, California. Old half watt up here, just low in the face.
There you go, half watt. You're barely in the noise level, but I got you up in there.
Hey, Motormouth Mall.
Hey, Motormouth, tell him he was up in there until 502 Willie keyed on him.
Hey, Welfare Willie, you said tell him he was up in there until 503 Welfare Willie keyed up on him.
Hey, Motormouth, tell him he was up in there until 500.
Hey, Welfare Willie, I heard you, I did.
Plastic, and they all fell down.
Been Welfare Willie, I heard.
Plastic.
Since you come in there and clean my receiver, look here. Plastic. Right back to you. Come on up here.
Bartender Welfare Willie, I hear you up in there and I hear plastic saying plastic. I tell you what, it's getting rough and tough. And this gate was not about a fight. This gate is an hour and 15 minutes long and 28 seconds. And it was all casual stuff. Now you turn it into a big old fight. Now I didn't even start a new gate. You're going to tear this thing all up there, Break.
Plastic, bye.
Well, plastic you had at that time. I tell you what, you got to watch out for Welfare Willie. But Welfare Willie, he kind of he has a different Mother Nature right about there, Break.
Ken Ray, you Squeaker. Hey, Squeaker, we'll put it on you later, man. I think Welfare Willie must be headed up to Rooster Rock. Squeaker, slam dunk. See how tall is quiet.
Hey, Slam Dunk, I'm going to get out of the way. I know Squeaker 356 is up in there, so I'm going to get back out of the middle of the road. Motormouth Mall stepping. Oh, I hear Squeaker up there. Hey, Squeaker, Motormouth Mall waving around your neck of the woods. I know I'm probably going to get there between keys, but hello to you, Squeaker. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Good evening time to you, Welfare Willie, working my bad acting GMC up here in the Pacific Northwest corner. Hey, Squeaker, old Willie, in my pickup truck, man. Come on up here.
I heard Squeaker in there for a little bit there, Welfare Willie. I could hear him over here on the side while he's sneaking up around your pickup truck. Hello to you, Welfare Willie, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping.
Did hear you in my radio, big brother. Hey, 121, I'm going to pull you out the bottom of the radio and tip my hat. 121, slam dunk is quiet.
Oh, Squeaker, he's up underneath you, man, like a background singer. Good evening time to you, Motormouth Mall 503, Welfare Willie, working my bad acting GMC, Pacific Northwest corner. Come here.
And that bad acting GMC is working from the Pacific Northwest corner, ain't no doubt about it. Check this out.
Good evening time to you, Motormouth Mall 503, Welfare Willie, working my bad acting GMC, Pacific Northwest corner. Come here.
And there you go, right there. Hey, Welfare Willie, Motormouth Mall waving, and you got that hammer down.
Hey, Motormouth, him them puppers up the... What do you want, take...
Hey, what he sound like with a little weight on his back? Hey, Motormouth Mall, what Welfare Willie sound like with a little weight on his back? Break.
Up in there, Willie gone?
Well, Bartender Welfare Willie, Slam Dunk keyed up in there, and he wanted to know what you sounded like with a little bit of Mother Nature. I mean, a little bit of weight on your back. First, it was Mother Nature. Now, you got to watch out, because Mother Nature was out there to get you, too, and then Slam Dunk got up in there. Check this out. Her down.
Hey, Motormouth, him them puppers up the... What do you want, take...
Hey, what he sound like with a little weight on his back? Hey, Motormouth Mall, what Welfare Willie sound like with a little weight on his back? Break.
Up in there, Willie gone?
That's what I heard right there, right now. Motormouth Mall got down.
Hey, no, we were still up in there like a bunch of people.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell him I waved at him.
410. Hey, Willie, sometime when he keys up, that ain't nothing but net. Hey, Welfare Willie, sometime when Slam Dunk keys down, it ain't nothing but net. Ain't no doubt about it. He's waving 4 friendly fingers and a thumb. Watch this.
Hey, no, we were still up in there like a bunch of people.
There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now.
Hey, Ball, look at here, man. I want to tell you, Ball. You better tell that duck put his head to the brake, man. Old Willie running a base-killing mobile, Willie gone.
Hey, Willie, that base-killing mobile's working, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Man, I wish I could be up there tomorrow to see you, but I can't make it up there tomorrow. But I wish I could see you up there tomorrow, there, Brake.
Hey, Ball, I ain't going to tell you, man. There's four different, Oh, man.
You got a little squeal in there, but I can hear you there, 410.
Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's what there, Welfare Willie. Slam Dunk keyed up and said to somebody they got a little bit of squeal up in there. I'm not sure who that was, but he talking to somebody else. Hey, Welfare Willie, I cannot say that for the life of me. 503, Motor Mouth Mall waving and stepping right there, right now.
Hey, real good copy, Mom, man. You got a wide double O open up here in my pickup truck, man. I heard you there when I broke for lunch, but Mom, hey, man, I parked that up looking 6,150 yards John Deere tractor, man. I jumped in my pickup truck, got up here on the canal bank, man. Wanted to put a word on you there, sure enough. Anyway, good evening time to you, Mom. Hey, Mom, I'm going to roll into Oregon tomorrow with this pickup truck, Willie gone.
410 there. Well, I'll tell you what, if you enter a shootout with that pickup truck, I already know what's going to happen because I've been there and saw that the first time they break. Hey, Welfare Willie, check this out.
Real good copy, Mom, man. You got a wide double O open up here in my pickup truck, man. I heard you there when I broke for lunch, but Mom, hey, man, I parked that up looking 6,150 yards John Deere tractor, man. I jumped in my pickup truck, got up here on the canal bank, man. Wanted to put a word on you there, sure enough. Anyway, good evening time to you, Mom. Hey, Mom, I'm going to roll into Oregon tomorrow with this pickup truck, Willie gone.
There you go, Willie. Motor Mouth Mall with that instant replay right there, right now. I got down.
Hey, Mom, boy, I got to look at this. Pickup truck on the wall, 5,000. Hey, Mom, I can't wait to step on both those back sticks tomorrow, Willie gone.
You doing what you're doing right now with the Wilson 5000 there, Break? I thought you had a big old monstrous antenna on the back of the toolbox.
Hey, Mom, hey, you know, this is just a daily driver, man, with this Wilson. Hey, Mom, them fucking fight sticks are still in them PVC tubes, so I got them in the truck, but I am out tomorrow there, Rosie.
10-4. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what, you're doing a heck of a job right now with just the Wilson 5000, but you get them fighting sticks in line, it's going to be all over.
Hey, Mom, one of the same sticks is what we fought with up there with you. And then...
Hey, 121, I hear you, big brother. Hey, 121.
Ooh-wee, well, that's going to work then. It's going to do the job again. That's for doggone real. Welfare Willie, take care, my friends. 7-3s. Enjoy the break up there tomorrow, and I will be there in spirit. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast. Undermodulated beast. Got down.
Hi, Mom. Real good, man. Yeah. Boy, you just flying over crystal rock clear up here in my pickup truck, man, for real. Hi, Mom. Yeah, we'll cut out of here a little bit, man. I'm going to go tank up the truck, run about a wash rag. I throw them antennas in the back of the truck, make me up a little day bag there, load the ice chest up. I ain't even going to polish or try to tune all this junk done did all. Hey, Mom, Willie, I'm going to roll right away tomorrow. I'm gone.
All right, sounds good. We'll catch you later on there. Welfare Willie, and you are on the gate here at the end of the gate at 1:22 and 1:23 seconds, or I should say an hour and 23 minutes. And still rolling long and strong and rolling doggone super loud. I guess there are people out there, but they're standing by or you got a hammer, one of the two or both. All I know is you got that mall down right there right now. Welfare Willie, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast, Undermodulated beast. Get on down.
Hey, Motor Mouth, you know yourself, we've been in this fucking game a long time. Hey, Motor Mouth, you either make your own conditions or you just alongside Mother Nature, ride her conditions, oh Willie. Working my bad acting GMC, tea time in the Pacific Northwest corner. Your 503 bad active mobile gone.
Well, 410 on dead. That is about the only two options. That's exactly right. You either make your own conditions or you ride along the side of Mother Nature. No doubt about that. Welfare Willie, Motormouth Mall, got down.
All squeakers on now on the key now. I'm going.
All right, sir. Tell him I said hello, and we'll catch you a little bit later on there. Hey, Bob, have a good day. Motormouth Mall stepping. I'll see you. Bye. 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 Buyers.
Hi, Motormouth. I'm not getting that tail end down there. Out here on the Thomas, step looking alfalfa farm. I'm gone.
TS4, while you're working that thing at the top of the alfalfa farm, it sounded grand on the band out there. Ain't no doubt about that. I thought you'd like that little ending on the other one, too. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. And Plastic, take care. Have a good day. I'm going to shut this thing off. I got to get across and make some coffee. And I'll be back on a little bit later on. I got some other stuff I got to do over here. So I'll be back, maybe in a mobile, maybe in a base, who knows what. But for now, I'm going to terminate and disconnect for just a short while and go take care of this coffee pot. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast. Right here, right now.
Petrodine Plastic got down.
Willie and
Come out listening here. I'm going.
Or again. Bye. Bye.
I'm just curious if he was up around Seattle or what area was going on there. Thanks, big buddy. Have a good day.
Calling, Motormouth Mall keyed up, but I heard you calling, Plastic waving.
I didn't key up.
I know you didn't. I don't know who you're talking about.
He pointed that way. But yeah, that's where he's at. He's up there over to that break right there. Oh, Joe, tell me late for Doug.
People call me back because somebody else.
All right, there, Plastic. Yeah, I was talking to Welfare Willie. Hey, Plastic, take care. Have a good day.
Out there in the tough-looking valley.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, Squeaker, your 503 bad active GMC be at the bank tomorrow there. Rooster Run State Park down there in Corbin, Oregon, man. Hey, Squeaker, look here. We're going to be a restaurant. Hey, Squeaker,
You're coming out of Washington, you're on the high side before you drop down into Oregon there and go down into the low valley there below. Everybody coming out of that top side of Washington there on that gorge.